Hey beautiful and kind people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mandy, and so today again it's going to be a talks with Mandy kind of video, and I'm going to be talking about I've been doing these segments. I've been doing these videos where I'm like discussing different topics and the importance of it, and focusing on these particular topics. Because I really feel like we don't often talk about it, and even if we do talk about it, we don't really comprehend it. Like we don't understand it, and we don't even implement it in our daily lives. And the thing is that even the topic that I'm going to be talking today is really important. Before I get into that, as I always say, check out my Instagram. I'll put it up here because I'm very active on my Instagram. My other social media handles are kind of dead. But I really love Instagram because it is, I don't know, like it's fun to use, and also I do post a lot, like travel content and a lot of other content too. So in order to stay posted, do follow me on Instagram, and let's go ahead and I'll start with it. So today's topic is importance of expressing yourself. um, Talking about me, I have always been a person since I was like a child. I've always been very expressive, and I've always loved being expressive, like very expressive. Although I do consider myself an ambivert, so I'm also like, introvert and extrovert, a mix of both. But it again depends on situation or what kind of person I'm with, how comfortable I am, so accordingly then I become expressive, or I choose to not express myself. But here I'm going to be talking about why it is important to express yourself, and like why I need you to understand that you need to express yourself in order to be open minded and free yourself from all these negative and overthinking, that you do often. So I just want to start by saying that if you're a person who is very introvert, and who, there are some people, like even I have some friends who don't feel like sharing, who don't feel the need of telling things. See, there's a difference. Now there are some things, like when I say I'm an expressive person, it doesn't necessarily mean that I express everything to everyone. No, what I'm trying to say is that I express myself, whatever I have on my mind. I make sure that the person is aware of that. I make sure that the person knows about it initially. So this is what my habit is, like when I meet a person and when I feel ki, okay, that when I feel that we really vibe well, I make sure that whatever I feel or whatever I have these thoughts, like I want to clear out maybe, or like tell that person, I will immediately go and tell that person. I will immediately take that action, because the more we think, or the more we overthink that should I not, by the time is going to pass away, and by the time you think of telling that person, already maybe that person has misunderstood, so that situation could happen. So I have this habit, personally, that whatever I feel, I at that initial stage only I clear it out with that person, so that later on, it doesn't get the misunderstanding and all those things don't happen. So that is who I am, and that is what I do. And if you're a person who doesn't believe in sharing, and who feels that what is the use of sharing, like nothing is going to help, or like I should keep it with myself, let me tell you something. It is going to ruin you. It is going to make you feel very depressed. It is going to make you feel you're unworthy, you're undeserving, like you don't deserve anything, and you just feel like useless. And I'm pretty sure it does feel like that, right? It's because when you don't express, when you collect these thoughts and emotions, automatically you start feeling like nobody needs you, nobody wants to hear you out, nobody. But when you really, like when you come to think about it, you yourself are not giving others the opportunity to help you. You have created this space where you think, that this is an illusion. Our minds our mind is very tricky. It can sometimes trick you into thinking that you don't deserve something or you are unworthy, but you have to stop that. You have to understand that it is important for me to share. If something is messing with my mind, if something is troubling me, I really need to go and talk to my best friend or talk to somebody who you feel comfortable with, who you feel like is not going to judge you, or on any basis. So when you share, you feel so light, you feel so good, because the reason why you feel that is because now you know that there is someone, there is someone who really understands, there is someone who actually is concerned about this or cares about me, or whatever I've said, that person has acknowledged it, right? So you feel like you're worthy, you start feeling like you're deserving. So this is the reason why I often keep telling people, please be expressive, please communicate rightly, because when you don't communicate rightly, there are many things that can be misunderstood, there are many things that can be, like I feel like today's world, today's generation or whatever is very selective. Like, it's sort of this, I don't know what, like they feel like it's cool, like, to not text back quickly, or like, to wait, or to not seem very desperate. But if you know that you have good intentions, if you know that, like, and if that person is a person who is going to misunderstand and for no reason, then that is not a right person for you, maybe, that makes you feel like is everything is very toxic around you. So don't, like, get yourself into that place where you don't feel at peace. But it is really important, my friends, to be expressive, because especially in today's world, I've noticed is that people are very selective with their words, and they feel like, oh, did I say too much, and you people have become very uncomfortable and conscious that should I say little, should I say more, should I say these words to seem cool. Don't, like, just be yourself, and the person who really loves you will love that. Your this personality, your nature of opening up, people are gonna love that, because the more you open up, the more you share, then people will know, then your friends will know, oh, this is how you feel. I had recently posted on Instagram, if you follow me you will know, that how will people know what you feel unless and until you don't tell them. So you can't assume, right, that okay, you didn't know that, like, how will I know? You didn't even come, you didn't even talk, you didn't even share anything. So this is what you have to do. Like, I am not telling you to just change yourself completely. Like, maybe you're a person, you're very introverted and it is not easy for you, and I completely understand that. But take baby steps, try to talk to your friend. I'm not telling you to tell them everything. Whatever you're not comfortable with, please don't share. That is yours, private. Like, there's that privacy part which even I have, and I don't go out and say everything to everyone. But be expressive about things that are actually bothering you and messing up with your mind. And it does feel good when someone else gives their opinion and perspective to you, and you're like, oh, huh, like, right, I should have thought about that. So it helps, it really really helps. And I guess that's it, guys. I know I'm kind of making very short videos, but I have decided to do that so that I don't, like, because that's what I keep saying, there's a lot to talk about when there are such topics. It's never ending, I can go on and on about it. um, but I don't want to, because I want to focus, on what's mainly what I wanted to say. So that's it. And if you feel like, you really, really agree to my point, or if there are some things you feel like you want to talk to me about, you can either directly text me on my Instagram, or you can just comment down below and I will quickly reply to you. And if you again feel like I need to talk more on other such topics, please let me know in the comments below. I will make video on that next. And I guess that's it, guys. Don't forget to be expressive, don't forget to express yourself rightly, and only and only if you feel comfortable at that time with the right person. And you're doing great, you're doing amazing. So that's it, guys. As I always say, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because I am very consistent and I post every Wednesday. So make sure you don't miss, because all these topics that I'm covering are really really important for you to understand and put it practically into your life. So yes, hit the notification bell and like and share it with those friends who you feel need to start, being like they need to be expressive more, and but it is difficult for them. Maybe this video will help them. So do that, and you know what I'm going to say now. Don't forget to subscribe, because when you subscribe, your subscription is going to help me make more videos, right? So that's it for today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.